What's going on, guys? It's Chase here again. Welcome back to episode 2 of Dead Frontier non-GM to Glory. Now, of course, last episode we finished off getting to level 27, I think, 28, 77, and we got ourselves an M4. We did a couple of missions, so on and so forth. We're close to getting our challenges done. I've just logged back in since we left off. And of course, we've got Fix 'em Up. That is 1 hour and 12 minutes from now until it expires. Um, we're going to do maybe both missions here before they expire, and then go to Fort Pastor and maybe do a mission there. Or I probably will just go to Fort Pastor. I don't exactly know what level I want to be at before I go to Fort Pastor, but oh well. Now, there was another thing. Someone was saying last episode that my microphone was quite quiet. I have already put up the microphone slider as far as it can go in the software that I'm using. In this case, it's OBS. But yeah, I haven't. I don't really have like anything I can do to sort of increase the volume. What I have done since last video is that I've changed the cable that is used for my microphone and my headset. Um, I have a pair of Astro A10 headphones, and of course the microphone is plugged into that. But as well as that, it's got like a separate cable that flows, that you can actually take off the headphones. And I realized that the sort of part of the cable that goes up to my headphones, like the plastic around the wiring, had actually come off. And I noticed that about a few days ago, and I was like, okay, I don't remember it being like that, and I thought like perhaps maybe some of the wiring inside of that had come off. In any case, I did just order a new cable for that because I knew that eventually it was just going to come off, and I mean if I haven't got a headphone to use, then that's going to cause me some amount of problems, so I've got to find a replacement for it anyway. And the cable's just come today, so I'm hoping that the microphone sounds less crappy. If not, there's not a lot I can do about it, but we'll just have to go with the flow, I suppose. So we've got Fix 'em Up, the new mission here. I'm going to click accept. I've hidden the cursor this time because I think it was just getting in the way a little bit of things. Um, Maybe I shouldn't have hid it for the browser. Actually, I'll actually re-enable that. I hope you can see that. There you go. You can see it now. Yeah. Essentially, what I want to look at, I've got a few messages. Some bits are sold from last time. My bank has practically doubled, so that's good. Challenges, of course, the flaming enemies one is impossible. We've got some new challenges. We've got Mission Impossible. We get a machete and not much XP for that. I guess the machete is a nice stat booster. No, it's not. I mean, no, what am I thinking? No, it's not. Of course, it's not. Um, we're halfway to the hop shot. Um, that is not going to be done. The Easter rifle is going to take ages. Easter backpack will take some time, but that's doable. This is going to take ages. That is going to take forever. But that we've got some additional ones as well as that. So we've got know how. We've got kill burnt infected and kill dog infected. Easy. We get 25k for that as well. The good money, very very good money. And then cookie collection. We get ourselves another Easter 2026 cookie, which is an ultra boost for 30 minutes. Great stuff. I'll be sure to do all of those today. And that's some of the. Is this a minigun of sorts? No, it can't be because it's a. No, it's explosive skill. Shoots an initiative charge around the arcs between 5 total targets. Yeah. Oh well. And there's the Death Defier implant, which is probably good for PvP, I guess. I don't know whether or not this counts because it gives the PvP points game, assuming it's better than PvP. Anyways, I'm not going to do anything additional. I'm just going to go out now. yeah, I've got a lot of ammunition. I guess we could have a quick look at the vendor and see if there's anything different. We still got the card there. Um, we get limited to 1 per 7 days. If we actually do get enough money for that, I might go ahead and buy it. What am I saying? Of course I can't bloody buy it. It's a bloody non-GM to glory. God damn. I mean, I'm not even thinking properly. I've started this video shambolic. Anyways, same rule still applies before though. No boss map. No. Actually, I don't. I was about to say as well. No. No multiplayer. I don't really play multiplayer anyway. I just feel that it's much better challenge to play in single player. But yeah, non-GM to glory. Our next objective, probably get to level 35 before I leave. Maybe. What's our masteries looking like? Oh, they've changed the icons for these. Melee expert, pistol expert, SMG expert. We haven't got any of these done yet, so yeah, we've got to go ahead and do quite a bit more. Alright then, that's no worries. Alright, I'm going to go into the inner city. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, I am now literally just a block away from getting to the mission area. And I don't think this is a difficult mission. It's just like, yeah, find 3 different machine parts. Simple, dead easy. Now, I would like to reiterate something, or if I haven't already said it. I don't plan for this account to be a hardcore account. I haven't picked hardcore Iron Man for a reason, or hardcore for a reason. It's because I don't want to venture into sort of those accounts. I mean, because that makes the job much harder. I mean, and the FNC, that's a decent rifle, but it's got something much better than that now. Yeah, I just don't want to do anything hardcore. So if I die, if I do die, and I'm sure I will, I'm not expecting to go through this entire playthrough without dying once. I will die. I know that I will at one point, because you know, I'm going to be grinding a lot to get to those sort of levels that I need, and essentially it is going to take, you know, a lot of time, and it is going to kill me at one point. I will die at one point, and I accept that. I might actually take that for the collection book, because I have enough of those now. So mission's done, don't have to worry about that. Yeah, essentially, all I want to do is just get to the high levels without using boss map, without using GM, and see what else I can do, I suppose. What I need to focus on right now is getting rid of some bird infected and some dogs. Those what count towards the challenge, and I'm just kind of looting as through the way I go, and I'm just absolutely decimating the infected right now. It's even that the kind of boss infected, yeah, they're going down really quickly. So I'm finding a lot of actually take that. I'm finding a lot of burnt infected, but hardly any dogs. I'm not finding any of those around anywhere, which is there's one there. Yeah. So I'm gonna concentrate on getting some supplies before I come back. Is there anything interesting? Oh, boss area. Or some boss area. Where is it? Okay, so it's Egghead, surely, right? I'm just saying boss area because some random people are running up to me, and Yeah, I can hear footsteps. Can't be the only one. Surely this is a boss here. Surely. Yeah, you can hear that. A whole bunch of people trying to come in. Maybe not then. Okay, that's very strange. I would have thought like a boss would be around here, and I thought, oh great, we're gonna try a boss out that's not a Titan for the first time with this M4, and I'm like, okay. I think the XP jumped up a bit, so I think we actually have done the challenge. So yeah, I can't remember which one it was for the machete. I'll probably find out in due time then. But yeah, since we have essentially completed the quest, we've completed the challenge as well, I'm going to head home and I will see what rewards I get from everything. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we just got the one level. I am just going to very quickly get rid of the other one. I have got myself the choice of... Well, first off, I'm going to put this to machine gun. I'm not going to increase rifle. Or should I increase rifle? I'm not exactly sure. I'll leave it for now. And the choice of... Yeah, endurance, I think, is better right now. Yeah, I think I should focus a bit on that. It does actually show the mission complete screen this time. So, there we go. I'll chuck the other thing I found into the collection book. Pretty sure that counts as a collectible item, right? No? Why not? Does it not count as a collectible? I don't know. Maybe not. Okay. We got 3 challenges completed: Mission Impossible, Cookie Collection, and Know-How. I think those were the actual ones that were... Yeah, those were actually the daily quests. This was just a mission quest. This was also a mission quest. And then we get a whole bunch of experience as well as what we have. So we need 40,000 experience points to level up. Now, we could probably get a level or 2 if we find some eggheads again and kill those. But let's just concentrate on getting our rewards first. So we'll accept every single thing. Is there a button to accept all trades? No. So we'll just go to the collection box and collect all the items then. So inventory, I am literally going to go and just... Well, I'm not in the yard yet, so I'm going to do that first. I found some wooden planks as well. I'm going to sell those. The rest I'll scrap though. I'll keep the spray in case I need that. I found a Luger on the way there. I found a FMFNC when we were there, and then the machete is worth nearly 15k in scrap, so that's very nice. And then we got this cookie, which will also put into the storage very quickly. So storage is there, and there we go. So we got 2 cookies. That is around... It's the equivalent of 1 hour of Ultra Boost. Very nice. I'm going to put this away in the bank. We have 167k. Really nice. Yeah, so I'm going to go out again in literally just... Well, it depends whether or not I need more ammunition or not. I'm not sure. I might need more ammunition, actually. I might just need a stack more. But... Nah, you know what? I'm not going to bother. I've got some wooden planks here that I could sell. And yeah, I can just put those in the market, so I get myself an extra. We'd be very close to about 180k in that case. Alright then, great. It looks like we're swimming along. I'm going to go ahead and look for some infected or some bosses outside and let you know what I find. Alright, I literally just bumped into an egghead like 2 blocks up and 1 block right from dogs. wandering around. So that was pretty quick. So let's go ahead and is there not really? There is a supermarket, no, oh, a mini mart, I suppose. A mini mart literally just north of me. So I'm going to use the fence around that and fence this egghead. I can't see the other one. There should be two, but it doesn't really matter for now. We can just concentrate on this one. And let's see how fast we can kill it. Maybe I won't have to speed up the footage this time. Alright, maybe I will have to. Alright, I'm going to have to go and speed it up a bit. There we go. That's level 30 at least. We could get to level 31 very quickly if another one spawns, but yeah, there's quite a few zombies. Well, I can't really easily get to them, so I'm gonna leave them be actually. And then there's the other egghead. Gotta find a way to get her out of there now, or yeah, her. All right. There we go, another one's down. Got surely enough for level 31 now as well, so hey, that's pretty good. Maybe we can find a few bandits around, you know. Overall, that took about 4 minutes to kill those 3, which is much faster than when I was doing it with a penknife and all the other old weapons I was having at the holdout. So right now, I'm pretty damn good. I mean, for this area especially, I'm just absolutely shredding things, and I'm getting a pretty damn good return from what I'm doing as well. So, yeah, honestly, really, I just want to find the other bandits around and search for them. But obviously, it's going to be so bloody difficult without me using the boss map, and it's just going to be bit strange, though it is 5 minutes until the boss cycle resets, so I could find myself a few more bosses in the matter of make some goals with that now that I've got the spray with it. And yeah, essentially all I just got to do now is wait until the boss cycle resets the very maximum. Maybe there might be some areas where there are going to be some eggheads or, well, eggheads. I mean, that's the only thing that can spawn, eggheads. So yeah, essentially, all I'm waiting for is an opportunity to get a few more levels. I did say that I was going to go to Fort Pastor when I was level 35, but to be honest, I don't even know if I want to wait that long. I just kind of want to go there now. Which is not a bad thing. I mean, I can go a little bit early. I think I can afford to, and I've definitely got the money for it. I've got nearly, well, I should have nearly, well, just over 200k now. That I've got the boss loots. So yeah, it's just the sake of waiting for more opportunities to level up and getting hold of those, and doing so. It definitely feels much slower once you reach level 35 and onwards, and then level 50 you've got to do completely different things to get the experience points, because that's when you go into the millions, and then you've got to do all sorts of stuff and, you know, get some levels. So yeah, I'm gonna pause the video here, and I will keep looking around and see if I'm successful in finding some more bosses. Otherwise, I'll probably meet you back at the outpost and then go from what I'm gonna go on with. Okay, I was looking around for a little while, and I searched quite a few blocks, and I just couldn't find anything, so I had to come back. We have leveled up twice though, and we are nearly halfway of getting level 32. I probably would want to go to Fort Pastor anyway from this point. I don't really feel like spending a whole lot more time here. I find it, well, I'm about to say boring, but I guess it is kind of boring in a sense, like being around Dog Stockade and you're kind of killing everything that, comes your way. It is gonna just tire you out a bit. So honestly, I've gone with just getting um the loots I have and just coming back. So yeah. Um, but hey, maybe we'll find some bandits and bosses on the way to Fort Pastor. You never know. So that is a good possibility. Machine gun, I'm going to increase by 10. I'm going to leave rifles alone again because I just don't feel I need to spend a whole bunch of points there. And as well as that, I'll probably take 5 more endurance points. And this time, what does dexterity do again? It helps you shoot faster, right? Yeah, it helps you. It helps you shoot faster. It's not about sprint speed or whatever it is. It's something slightly different. Hmm. I'm going to boost my accuracy a little bit because that's quite small, low stat, and I think that could use some love. My planks must have sold. Yeah, I'm actually going to go ahead and clear this entire inbox. Marketplace. I might go ahead and upgrade my M4 or something. I'm not sure. Actually, you know what? The first thing I want to do is find out what is happening with some boost because when yeah, there's this thing called the supply officer. I don't exactly know a whole lot about it. It was added to the game when I wasn't playing, and I don't really understand how it works. Um, I don't because it's saying donate six. The donation is 250, and the weekly leaderboard is quite a few people have donated. Looks like quite a few people there donated 100k or something, and people are donating. It's just basically a giant cash sink, right? Um, and all players excluding Iron Man Harmon in a random 2-point bonus per milestone reach. A random stat will be selected per day to degrade by 1 point. Stats can degrade by additional point for every 10 points in that stat. If there are no effective bonuses and nothing changes. Every day a maximum stat above 0 points is selected to be degraded. If that stat is greater than 10, it is tested against a random number generated. See if it will degrade more. Of course, Amelia, one of actually Lil Sick, or Lil Sitch, or have you say his name, clanmates of Overdose that have donated quite a lot uh, to the supply officer already. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if donating 100k will benefit. I haven't really sort of tried it out or tested it, so I'm going to leave it be. I'm going to withdraw all this for now, and I will go to the yard to just my inventory spaces have increased, so that's nice. I'm running out of ammunition for this. Beta Tomcat, I'm going to get rid of. Webster, I found a Beta 8000. Boring old hunting knife. Some ammunition that I just do not need. Essentially all bits of ammunition I don't need. And then I've got 2 more eggs. Actually, you know what? The Easter Egg 2023. I can get the Prowler P225 for that. Is it worth getting? Probably isn't, right? I'll open it anyway. Oh, another Easter implant. Ah, oh, sucky. Ugh. I'm gonna go to crafting and make that thing. I'll make gauze with this, right? Yeah. Should make that because it's well, fun to have something different. All sorts of other stuff here. Flavor. Are there any Easter items that are useful to Hair razor? Maybe? I don't know. I mean, that is what you don't need to be. You don't need a strength stat for that. Why not? Exterminator is a nice-ish weapon. It's nice-ish. Exploder is a novelty weapon. I've gone through that previously before. Amber Raider, never tried it. The upgrade is to the Exploder is just terrible. And then the Prowler. It doesn't require a level stat on pistols to master. Really? That's interesting. That is interesting. Oh well. And that doesn't require a weapon stat either. None of these actually require weapon stats. All these are well, not even the hair trigger. No, I don't think it does. No, none of them do. Okay, that's actually really cool. All right, I'll work towards the hair trigger then. I'm sure I can get to that by the end of April. I've got to kill quite a few more infected for that each day, though, to sort of maintain that. But I'm sure I'll do it via, when I get a second on bunker, I'll kill a whole lot more infected than I'm doing now. This does require rifle skill, and this other thing does require shotgun skill. 120 rifle skill to master that. Reduces mines. Yeah, it's essentially a sniper rifle that's 2 shots per second. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'll definitely go towards that. Once I get to Fort Pastor, I'll equip that once I do the mission there. Now, I want to see my inventory and equipment. Sorry, I've got a strength of 50. I was going to go ahead and take a Vulcan out, but of course I need 100 strength for that, and I don't have 100 strength, and that is going to take me another 10 levels to do, which is, it's best not to invest a whole bunch of points into strength, really, if I can help it. Yeah, but obviously, I think by level 50, I probably want more points in strength, maybe. 100 strength doesn't sound too bad. I'll consider it, though. Be worthwhile. I don't really know what to invest in, actually, so I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to get myself some 5.5s and just go ahead and buy those out. Alright, so that's it, really. I don't think I really need anything else. I can just get going now. I don't really want to invest in more armor or something like that. Actually, I could. I could invest in Exterminator Reactive. Sorry, not Exterminator Reactive. Exterminator Mesh GT. Exterminator Mesh GT is worth 62k. Have to repair it though, but that's fine. Yeah. Shall I go for it? Shall I go for it? Yeah, go on. Why not? That's our first big investment. Exterminator Active GT, Mesh GT, and then and what I can do. Can I swap them out? Yeah, I can. And then this is actually quite a bit expensive because of the cloth scrap. So I'm going to try and sell this for 25k, see if I can get some of the funds back that I used to buy the Exterminator Mesh. Alright then, well I'm going to go out in the inner city, go for a long stroll down to Fort Pastor, and I'll turn the recording on and let you know what I come across when I'm on my way there. Alright, I'll see you soon. Alright, I've just left Dock Stockade about 3 minutes ago. I'm already this far into the walk, about like what? Not even like 20% of the way in already, and I've come across an egghead, so that's pretty fun. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of ammunition, and this is gonna go down relatively quickly. we go. Finished them off with the Glacial Warfare. Been getting a few kills with this thing on the way to the fort area. That's because I want to bump up the progress towards the rifle mastery. I'm going to need it at one point, so I'm going to have to sort of start using it a little bit more so I can get the damage bonus. I don't really exactly want to waste a whole bunch more time, even though you know, I can probably kill another egghead if it spawns. It probably will. So I'm not gonna bother with it. I'm literally just gonna go to the fort. I'm just gonna keep on track with that, even though it can give me a lot more experience points. Maybe get to level 33 by the time I get there. I think there'll be other opportunities to do that. Really, I want to look for some bandits. I'll be excited to fight a few of those. So, yeah. Not far away from Fort Pastor now. I'm only a few blocks away. I've actually gone through a whole bunch of blocks and I just haven't found anything. So I've just been going through and very quickly making my way there because I've got so much speed boost. I found myself a few more eggheads to kill. Although I'm not going to get a reward for it, I'm going to go ahead and take them out. So, and watch me do this as well. There's going to be a lot of egghead killing in this series, I assume, but I'm hoping to make it a little bit more interesting once I get to second on bunker, and there'll be less of this sort of repetitive sort of boss cycle. Actually, we got all 3 eggheads at once, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Let's make this a bit more challenging and just circle around them instead of fencing them or anything. Just lighting them up with the M4 assault rifle. Okay, it's just going to spawn another one, is it? Not complaining. I guess I'll kill all of them. I mean, it's doable as long as it's not going to spawn more and more and more. I mean, it's pretty unusual to spawn another unless it's a completely different boss cycle where, yeah, it has to be, right? Maybe there's another one in here and I just don't know. Okay, maybe not. All right then. Well, yeah, it must be just the boss cycles around Fort Pastor and they just spawn more eggheads in that case, and yeah. Oh well, this is welcome to Fort Pastor, I guess. This is how bosses are going to be. Definitely want to get a whole bunch of levels. I mean, hey, I might even get to level 35 before I get to Fort Pastor. Who knows? I'm on my way there. I'm definitely going to at least get 3 levels by the end of this. So that's level 34 sorted out. So, yeah, level 35. Yeah, that does not sound unrealistic at all. So, alright then. Well, I guess I'm on my way there. Alright, he's gonna die right about now. Eventually, I'll have enough bullets. Yeah, there we go. Don't know if he's gonna drop anything. No, he's not. It's just these 4. That's perfectly fine for me. We get some Easter eggs. I don't know if they can drop anything else other than Easter eggs, but I assume they don't. And there you go. We've got 4 Easter eggs. Nice. Alright then. Well, we're on our way. Now all we got to do is get a Fort Pastor. And yeah, essentially we've got nearly 550k worth of XP, which is really nice. We haven't got that much ammunition though, and I don't want to waste that much. I think the next hour is it might be an outpost attack next hour. I think so. So I might actually want to get back pretty quickly, so I'm in time for that, and I can go ahead and do the outpost attack. So that'll be pretty fun. And that might give me an excuse to use. Oh, I got more ammo. That might give me an excuse to use the cookies, but I don't know whether or not I want to use them early on or just later. I think I just want to use them later for something like That's going to give a whole lot more experience points. Because as I said, probably in last episode, I said something like, it's worthwhile keeping hold of boosts. And so that when you have, you're getting a lot more experience points, you just need that little bit extra to get you up to those levels that you need. It's worth holding on to the boosts that are going to allow you to do that. Allow you to get those levels just so much quicker. So, alright then. So yeah, essentially the only objective is get to Fort Pastor now, and pretty sure I'm going to be doing that in the next couple of minutes. So I'll see you guys when I'm at Fort Pastor, unless anything interesting comes around. Alright, literally next block over, I have got some bandits. 2 bandits. I don't know if it's worth going for them. I do have my Glacial Warfare, and that might be something that I want to use over the... It depends whether or not these ones are soldiers or not. I think they are. They are. They're rogue soldiers. These are gonna be much harder. They are quite far apart from each other, so it might be doable, but the only issue is I might run out of ammo. We'll have to see what we can do. I'm going to go ahead and attempt it anyway. Because one, the loot's going to be quite nice, and second of all, the experience points is going to be doubly nice, but I'm actually kind of disappointed how much I'm getting at the moment. I haven't got a whole lot of experience points from this one. Actually, no. The EXP gains are decent. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue on with this and see how far I get before running out of ammo, and then maybe I'll use the Glacial Warfare on the one that's left. There we go, that's one. I have just under 500 bullets left. I might have enough to... No, I won't have enough, I don't think. So I'm going to have to use the Glacial Warfare for the rest of it, and that might take a little while, because my critical hit is still not the best of where it can be. So, yeah, I've got to go ahead and just concentrate on taking this one out. I've already done quarter of the health, but... it's just the sake of eliminating this guy. If I can... Yeah, I'm going to run out of ammunition, so I'm going to have to see what I can do with this. As far as I can take him down, I guess. There we go. I've literally got like 10% of his health now, so the only pain in the arse is the accuracy of this thing. It might not be good enough, so I've got to stay pretty close to him and see if I can... Yeah, I should be able to in the next few shots or so. Take him down to 0. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Let's see what our rewards are. First reward. Mastercrafted Razor. And the next reward is a Mastercrafted SN42. Definitely those both are going to be scrapped. I have now not got any M4 ammunition, but that's fine. I have got quite a few bullets left for the Glacial Warfare, so that'll be enough. I got about just over 150k XP from that. Taking down... Oh, I've got more ammunition from the car. Nice. I just got over... oh, another bit of ammunition. 150k XP from that, so I have got a decent amount of experience points. Overall, that would be enough to get me... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 levels. Maybe 6. Probably 5. Probably just 5. I think it'll be enough to get to level 36 now. So that'll be a very nice level increase. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to spend it on. I probably want to spend it on, I guess, strength to get the best armors, get the best... Because I feel like, you know, I want to play with sort of the weapons that are, you know, that require the sort of strength that I need. Or maybe not, maybe not. Maybe, maybe strength just isn't just sought after anymore as it used to be. I don't know. Depends really how I want to deal with things. Yeah, so I'm only literally essentially a block away from Fort Pastor now, so I'm going to make my way to Fort Pastor, and I'll see when I get there what level I am at. Okay then, we've come back, and unfortunately we did not get 5 levels. We got only 4. That's okay though. That's still the actual target that we wanted to get by the time we were here. So the goal that I want to get to is 110 machine guns, 60 rifle. I'm not going to go to 120 machine guns yet. I don't feel that's necessary. I think I can, you know, use 120 machine guns just fine when I'm at 110. So that's okay for me. Strength, I'm still debating whether or not I should go with that. But in the end, I feel that probably it's not worth it. So I'm going to take myself accuracy up to level 40 and get my reloading up to level 50. Those are the choices that I've made. The outpost attack is going to happen any minute now, but I want to have a little look around Fort Pastor. They haven't given me the mission yet, so gives us the time to sort of focus on the outpost attack before that. Let's have a look at the vendor. Got a few interesting items here. Got the Enforcer implant, which I should be able to get now. I think I've been given that by the thing. What's it called? The whatever it's called. What's it called again? Yeah, just getting level 35. So yeah, essentially it's just getting rid of all this. So let's see what we can get from these 6 Easter eggs. Let's go to the yard first and get rid of, yes, I know, the Razor. We've got the SN42. We're going to sell the things there. I'm going to put that there for now. I might sell that. Maybe, we'll see. And I'll sell that, and I'll sell that. That I'm not going to sell. I will sell that I found earlier, and I'll get rid of that. So, Easter egg 2026. Oh, we've got connection error. That's a nice start. Implant. Egg. 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 Another different egg. And Thrasher pants. Nice. I'll probably wear that then. Not bad, not bad. I mean, it's some cloth scrap that I can sell. So, yeah. And then there's also Easter egg 2024. These can give you some pretty interesting boosts. Unfortunately, I was not lucky enough to get those. I will probably use the Easter candy for the outpost attack and not actually get rid of these. I will keep them. I'll put them in storage so that I have a... I have them, and I can focus on getting rid of those. And then marketplace, simply just going to go ahead and get rid of the items that I have. So these are actually quite expensive, so I'm going to go ahead and price them accordingly. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Let's get rid of those. Kevlar vest. That's not that expensive, so we'll just put it up there. And then I've got that. Alright, this market stuff is a bit boring. So I'm going to get myself the equipment I need, and then I'm going to go and do the outpost attack. Alright. I'm out in the inner city for the outpost attack, and something that I totally forgot to mention. There is an absolute abundance of rumblers and long arms now. When I had when I was doing my sort of review on the new sort of weapon proficiency requirements, I remember this change was made with those requirements where long arms and rumblers would spawn in Fort Pastor. I didn't know that it was tweaked this much. Holy shit! This is practically the main thing that spawns rumblers and long arms now. It's like the red zone. So you do get the ever infected, but they don't spawn anywhere near as much as these lot do. That is what's sort of prominent to me when I've been going around in the orange zone now. It is literally just full of long arms and rumblers, which I have stated in that video that I'm not against it, but they did tweak it, it seems, to just be literally the main thing that spawns. There are normal infected that spawn in the other areas, but nowhere near as much. You can see a few there, but holy crap. If this is the case, I don't know how much experience points I'm getting. I'm getting about maybe around 6,000 an update with the M4. So I didn't really have time to buy myself an upgrade. I wasn't thinking of any upgrades. I couldn't really sort of go ahead and say, oh, I'm going to go ahead and just buy myself this, whatever it might be. I didn't really have a whole bunch of money then anyway, so I'm just going to go with M4. I've got a whole bunch of ammunition for it. I'm just going to see how well I do. I've taken the damage boost as well, so we should get a good output of this. So we're definitely going to get at least level 36 now. And then we're going to get to probably level 30. If it goes well, we could get to level 38 by just the normal experience points that we get from killing the infected, and then the bonus that I get for completing the outpost attack will probably about 2 additional levels. That's the most ideal thing. So we can get ourselves to level 40 by the end of this outpost attack run. We'll see. I'm going to speed this up a bit because I'm just going to focus on killing zombies, or just cut to the parts that are interesting, to be honest with you. We'll see how we go. It's going to be a little bit difficult to chop up the next 15 minutes. There seems to be a hell of a lot of leapers spawning, like a hell of a lot of them. Like I always am nervous when I come across leapers. Always am. I've never not been nervous when I come across leapers. It's always it's happened to you as well. If you play this game, you have been killed by a leaper at least once. It has happened. Don't say that it hasn't. It has happened. Gosh, so annoying. Oh well. Yeah, I'm getting quite a bit of experience points, and I'm pretty confident that I will get that level 40 objective. Does not sound that unrealistic now, because I'm getting quite a bit of experience points. But the drawback is, one, I'm using up way too much ammo than I thought I would have, and two, I am not I'm not liking the knockback of this. I feel it needs to be a bit more. It feels like just slightly above an SMG. I think I had like a I did have a Vulcan or something like that, or something, I would have a lot better knockback, and probably a bit better experience points gain as well. But yeah, essentially what I'm focusing on right now is just thinking about that, is because I start off with about 5,000 bullets. I've used 2,000 already, and it's only been about 6 minutes. So I don't know. I could be running out, and that could be a bit of a nuisance, because I don't exactly want to have to go back in, buy more ammo, come back out and potentially miss on the boost. It has happened before where I've gone into the outpost and just missed out on a bonus, like just by going into the outpost. So I've just run out of ammo, I needed to buy more, and by the time I've come back out, the outpost attack has ended, and I got nothing for it. For some strange reason. It has happened before, so I don't exactly want to happen again. So if it does come down to that, I will just use the Glacial Warfare for the rest of the outpost attack. I know it sounds... It's not optimal to use that, but I don't want to go back in and potentially risk losing my bonus. I've only got about nearly 10 minutes of this outpost attack left, so let's see how much I can go through it without having to run out of ammunition. Alright, I've got a hell of a lot of experience. I did not know I would get anywhere near this much. This is brilliant. Like, the amount of experience I'm getting from the new infected being in Fort Pastor is just, you know what? It's much nicer this way. Honestly, it's much nicer having the long arms and rumblers here. It is actually just much, much nicer. So I'm glad that change was made, actually. This is just really good. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't want to get hit by a leaper. Yeah, unfortunately, I am running out of ammunition. I have only got 300 bullets left, just over 300. And, yeah, I am actually going to have to start moving up to the entrance of Fort Pastor, probably just to get some help from the soldiers, because I don't think my Glacial Warfare is just not going to do much to these lot, especially considering that I only have, like, I think about 64 critical hit, so it's not going to give a lot of critical hit chance when I'm using it. I'm nearly at 1.3 million, that's great, but I'm about to run out of ammunition. I've got to go ahead for the next. It looks like I'll be going through the next 2.5 minutes, or maybe less, depending. I'm just going to shoot a little bit slower, conserve some ammo if I can. See how much I can do here. Not doing a hell of a lot now. Last 10 bullets. Now we're down. Yeah, only 27 damage each. And that's without critical hit, but I'm not critting that much. 135 damage gives me a bit more. But yeah, this is not critting anywhere near as frequently as I need it to. So I've got to go ahead and sort that out. I'm probably going to give myself maybe 5 more crit, and then I've got to focus on mastercrafting my weapons when I have time. When I get back to the outpost after this is done. Yeah. But it is, I guess, giving me a reasonable amount? No, it's not. It's giving me like 1k each time. 1 or 2k like an update, so it's nowhere near enough. Looks like these have got that one's got a PPSH and that one's got a AS Val maybe. I don't know what that is. It looks like it has to be an AS Val because it's it can't be an M4 because I know what an M4 looks like. It doesn't look like that. You can one-shot rumblers and long arms as long as it's a crit, but it has to be a crit, and I'm not critting anywhere near as much as I need to be critting right now. I don't want to die. I really do not want to die. Oof. I'm just going to wait until I get the bonus or something. Let's see if I can get to 1.4 million rounded by then. There we go. That's pretty much it now. There we go, I got the bonus. Literally just now. Yeah, got a lot of experience from that. A lot of experience. Holy crap, the amount of experience I got. Really, really good. Right. Or maybe it is an M4. That's an M4. What's that then? Is that an M4? Maybe it is. I don't know. Huh. Alright then. I'll see you at the outpost. Ooh. We just about got level 41. 41. We got an extra level than we were anticipating. And we're halfway through it as well. So we have done a lot towards getting that. Now, my choices for the stats are going to be quite interesting. I'm going to spend only 20 in rifles, and I'll spend the rest in explosives, because eventually I will need pretty good explosives. I don't think I will need much more machine gun. I probably will just bump it up to 120. For rifles, I'll probably bump it up to 100, and then just using sort of rifles and taking sort of the downside that it gives. It shouldn't be that much. For explosives, I'd be able to, if I were to, so that'd be 4, 6 levels, 7. I'd be able to get it to level 25. I'm not sure how much benefit that would bring, but yeah, it would. It would still be pretty difficult to wield. I could probably wield a flamethrower or something. The level 120 flamethrower is actually pretty damn good, so I might just use that. As for the stats, I am going to go up to level 60 in endurance. I will go up to 50 accuracy, and I did say that I was going to get up to level 65 critical hit, just to make it a little bit easier to get that requirement. Okay, so it looks like War on Tentacles is the mission. I get 648,000. Right, I'm going to go ahead and sort out sort of the stuff that I need for this mission. I might get myself an upgrade, depends on how much money I have. So yeah, I'll see you once I've made those changes. Almost forgot to put my recording on, but ran into some more eggheads, literally on the way to the mission. I'm going to jump cut quite a bit here, just to save some time on this episode, so that it's not so long. Been a few moments like this where I've just been shooting and nothing else is going on. So yeah, I decided to stick with the M4 because it's just that I don't really have enough money to get another upgrade. I only have like 200k, and that's not really enough to get an upgrade with a decent amount of ammo for it. So I'm going to wait until maybe a few more levels later down the line, and then perhaps I can get something that is much, much better than this M4. Although this M4 has been a godsend. It's been very, very good. If any of you are new players to the game and want a pretty good weapon to sort of get you through those low levels, I highly recommend the M4. The ammo is dirt cheap. The weapon isn't that expensive at all. It's pretty commonly found in the second unbunkered area, and you can get it for 24k, and you should be able to get that amount of cash pretty easily at the holdout area now. So if you want to go ahead and do it, get yourself an M4 when you're like level. Well, you probably need to be level 15 or 20 or something before you can equip it, but it's a really good weapon to have, and I'm glad I bought it because it's done me such a good amount of it's done me so much good, so much good. All right then, I've got to go ahead and kill these eggheads now. Okay, I have taken out all of the affected. I've also played around with the alternative fire mode to the M4 or all the assault rifles. I forgot there was one actually, and I just felt like, oh, okay, well, let's have a play around with it, and I actually don't mind. I don't like it as much as the other one where you just pierce through the infected. It seems that I just do a little bit more by piercing through bodies. You probably get a bit more experience points by doing that because I'm hitting more with one shot at the same time. I know it's the same damage, but it feels like I'm getting through the hordes much easier with that. That would have been pretty annoying if I got hit by that leaper. Just waiting around the corner. Yeah, essentially, I feel, you know, even though I spent quite a bit of time going through that boss, I honestly, you know, still have a lot of ammunition left. I mean, I've just got over 4,000, so I feel like I don't know how many I need to kill to get this mission done. I don't think I've ever actually done this mission, War on Tentacles. I might have done it before it was updated to be a lot easier than a lot of missions are when they were back then, because, of course, missions used to be much further away from the outposts. They used to be much harder. The grindier missions took quite a while, and you had to actually get quite a bit of ammunition for it, and, you know, there was quite a bit of a much bigger threat doing those missions. It was just very time-consuming. Now it's nowhere near that kind of time-consuming sort of scale. It's much faster to do a mission now. I assume it's still going to be pretty difficult, but I'm pretty sure that I will be able to do it. I mean, I did get hit once, or actually a couple times, by the infected, but this looks like it's going to be in the orange zone as well, so I'll get quite a bit of experience points. I'm definitely going to get 2 levels by the time I get back to Fort Pastor, and with the mission rewards I'll get 3, maybe a 4th level. I could get to level 45 by the time I'm finished, so that could be really, really good. And so I just decided to skin a bell. So, yeah. Let's go through the mission, and let's see how many tendrils I need to kill. Meet up with soldiers and kill 10 tendrils. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. It's so easy. Now, it's probably going to take me a while to get the tendrils to spawn. With these, well, there's one there. With these extermination missions, sometimes the spawn rate is much, like, lower at first. Like, it's quite difficult to get, you know, the amount of tendrils that you need, or the amount of particular infected you need. And then by the time the mission sort of ramps up, those are the only kind of infected they actually spawn. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just meet up with the soldiers, as it instructs me to do, and go and do a little bit of grinding from there. I don't know exactly how much longer I want to stay in the mission area. I had 14 minutes worth of my damage boost left. Thanks for showing up. We could sure use the firepower. And that's it. That's all I needed to hear from him. Well, I feel this is going to be done within the next minute or two. That's 4. Maybe we'll try out the alternate fire. Maybe I will. That's 1. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. and 10. Oh, there you go, hit again. And that's mission complete. We've done the mission. Alright then. I think I remember it said it gives me 650k. So that's good for the entire level 44. So that's the requirement, if I've done my max correctly, to get to level 45 from level 44. But I don't exactly know if I want to stay here. We're going to need a damn airstrike at this rate. I have a feeling you won't need that. I have a feeling you won't need the airstrike. I mean, there's a lot of moments where it's just dead quiet here, and it's not spawning anybody. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna go home. There might be some spawning on the way back, but maybe because the mission's complete, it's not spawning anymore. That might be the case. Yeah, I legit think that is the case. Oh, there's a tendril there. It's just, well, there's some more spawning, I guess. Gosh. When it actually does crit, the tendril does a hell of a lot of damage. Oop, that's my Discord going off. I do apologise. I probably should turn that on quiet. But alright then. Well, I'm going to cut out, and I'm just going to go back to the outpost now. I'll see you all when I'm there. I'll get to level 44, I think. So, yeah, see you when I'm there. I'm back to the outpost. I'm level 44. I'm halfway through the level already. I've got 15 points to spend, and I'll probably put them all into rifle for now. And then for the other 15, I'm probably going to put 10 in survival. That sounds a bit interesting, but I want to increase the amount of food that I have at once, so it's less frequent for me to go ahead and eat if I'm in the middle of like a outpost attack or something. It's you know, it takes slower to go down to fine instead of nourished. I am gonna go and set my endurance to 65, and that will give me a very nice amount of health to have. Yeah, very nice. And I can press done then. And I used the damage boost pretty well there, and I got the Easter hop shot. So that is done now. We've got ourselves the rifle that we need. Hop shot times 2, or x2. 9mm rifle bullets, 2 shots per second, 30 damage per hit, which increases to 40.5 for now until I will eventually run out of my damage boost, which is going to be in momentarily. In the yard, I've got myself some eggs to open. That is it. So I'm just going to open them now. I've got the mask. I got 2 other eggs, and I got the Easter candy, which I'll keep on myself. I'll open these as well, unless one of them is worth really a lot of money. They're not showing up, so I'm just going to go ahead and open it. I get the Vault Guard coat. That's pretty cool. And Easter egg 2022. Oh, another one of these crappy implants. No, thank you. Alright then. I still haven't got a lot of money, so I'm not going to go ahead and get myself an improvement to the M4 just yet. Overall, I have about, well, yeah, 200k. But yeah, essentially what I need to do now is just go ahead and redeem that new rifle. So I'm just going to go ahead and take that out of the item to item for item, and I'm going to collection box, and there we go. That is our first level 120 weapon. It is the Hopshot X2. I will also sell the 7.5 rifle bullets, but I will, yeah, it looks like 9mm are pretty expensive, but that's not too bad because I'm only just getting one of them, and then selling is 44,000, yeah. So I've got to go ahead and do that. I've also got to get a bit more ammunition for my M4. There we go. My inventory now. I forgot to repair my armor, but I'll do that later. I'm going to go to the yard and see what I can do. So this is going to take a lot of money to enhance. I'm not going to do that. 15% critical chance is up to 69 critical chance. Interesting. 764. I probably want to mastercraft that or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is the only sort of thing I can mastercraft. So I'm going to go ahead and just speed forward until I get this to at least 8 critical hit. There we go. 578. That's not bad. And then that gives me 72%. And then I can, I guess, scrap this now. It's no use to me anymore. There we go. I only have 95 rifle skills, so I am a little bit off of mastering this, but I should be able to do this just fine. 0 degrees firing cone. 2.29 seconds to reload. I don't know why it needs that many decimal places. Just round it up. Alright then. I'm gonna go out in the inner city and see how well this thing does. So I'm looking forward to see how much damage this puts out. I'm out in the inner city and this looks like a space age gun. Ooh. Damn. 40.5 for now at least. So I lose the don't really see a. Do you not notice that? I don't have a right, my damage boost just went there. I don't have a bullet tracer. Right, now I do. It's just so difficult to see. It is really difficult to see the bullet tracer. And that was 150 damage, which is really 150? 150 damage. So it's but it is it's like a carbine, is it? Oh, okay. Okay, I see it. I see it now. I see what we're doing now. The reload is a bit sucky, but that's because the mastery is a little bit crap. But you know what I'll probably do? I'll probably put 5 more points into reload and 5 more points into rifles. I was going to do rifles anyway, just because. Yeah, I like this. This is very quick. Shooting is nice. The nail bat, that actually might be worth something because I can take the materials off that and sell those. Yeah, this is really nice. I actually really like it. It's not a sniper rifle like I thought it was. It's actually a what is it? It's like a carbine. It shoots pretty fucking fast. Does it split it in 2 different? Oh my god, that's why. That's why. So it has 150 damage, but it splits into 2 different. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's pretty damn accurate how it does it. It just seems to always hit. Oh my, holy crap. Okay, I misunderstood this weapon at first. This is a beast. Oh my word. Oh my word, this is actually very, very good. Right, I want to definitely use this on bosses and see how much I can get out of this. Oh my god, it actually is very, very nice. Right, there doesn't seem to be an alternative fight. I'm pressing Q. There's nothing going on there. Maybe alternative fight would have been pretty cool, but oh well. It seems to be very accurate when shooting. Very, very accurate. I'm not even mastering that. I'm at 95 rifles at the moment, so yeah, I'm gonna look around and see if I can find myself some bosses or some bandits to shoot this on, and I'll let you know if I'm successful. Okay, there we go. We've managed to find some. Done a bit of walking, about a few blocks away from the outposts, and honestly, I've been loving using this thing. Ow. Don't smack me in the face, please. Look at the amount of damage it's doing. It's just incredible. It's I had to sort of play around with it to sort of understand how it works, and it seems that you have to not shoot in the middle, in between the two zombies to hit them both, but you hit one, and then another random zombie next to it gets hit. It seems to I guess it works like kind of like, you imagine a ricochet, and it ricochets off that infected and it goes on to another one and then does the same exact same amount of damage. It's not actually split, it's actually the, you know, you hit two infected and 150 damage each time. It can't be the same infected. You can't hit someone for 300. You have to hit two infected with 150. And it's just making mincemeat out of these lot. And I've already got another level. I'm level 45, and most of that level was actually done just going around the Fort Pastor area and just killing random zombies. And it is just doing so much. It is doing so much, and you can see it's just decimating the bosses here, and they've all been killed now. Essentially, yeah, they've all been killed. And there's another couple more coming around. Now, I don't think I'll get to level 46 by the end of this episode. Honestly, by the end of this sort of boss hunt that I've done here, and I was fortunate to find some bosses because the boss spawn rate is actually incredibly generous right now. I am just going to go ahead and finish up for the day. I've spent quite a bit of time playing, and I think, you know, the progress I've made has been very, very good. I need, in total, 1.35 million to get to the next level. I don't think I'll... Well, actually, you know what? I might have time to do that. It depends, really, because I don't know how much they're going to spawn after this. I've already done, like, most of the work. I just need to get another 300k. And 300k is not that hard to get, but it's just, yeah, I think the spawn rate is just not that great. Okay. I don't know. Might do some with my M4. Obviously, it's not doing anywhere near as much damage, but yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm enjoying both these weapons. I'm pleasantly surprised by this hop shot. Yeah, I think it's a really good weapon. It's a really, really good weapon. Oh, another one spawned. Brilliant. Alright then, well, you know what? I'll fast forward this, or cut it, until I get 1.35 million worth of total XP that I have. It shouldn't take that long at this rate. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and do that, change to my rifle and do that. Okay, so I managed to, did I loot this? No, I didn't. I managed to loot, well, I managed to go ahead and get 1.25, and the zombie spawn rate, unfortunately, isn't that great. They're just kind of coming in, like, a few times, you know, and it's not that consistent. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and make my way back to the Fort Pastor area, and just kill on the way at this rate. I'm doing more than enough, sort of, in terms of just casually using this rifle, and I'm really enjoying using it. And the more I use this rifle, the better the damage boost is going to be from my mastery. So yeah, that is the objective that I'm going to try and do now. And you know, more mastery damage boost is going to be really nice. And although it's not going to be like a significant amount of damage boost, it is going to really help towards when I have maybe a better rifle in the future. Maybe I might not want to use this. We'll have to sort of find out what the best choice is. But if it's 150 damage, then it should be able to. It'll probably be able to two-shot the infected at Second on Bunker, unless their health was reduced. I don't remember. I remember a Rumbler at one point having 250 health. A black Rumbler or a green Rumbler. Those had 250 health each. I don't know whether or not that's the case now, whether that's been lowered. But honestly, I think that no matter what, I should be able to survive in this just fine in the Second on Bunker area. And yeah, essentially, it won't take me long to get to level 50. If I go there, I don't exactly know what the course of action is by the next episode. I'm probably going to go ahead and get to level... Well, I'm at level 46 now, and probably by the time I get on, I'll probably do an outpost attack before I leave, and then another mission maybe. Yeah, another mission and another outpost attack. That would get me up to level 50 or something, and then by the time I get to at least level 50, which should be possible, I should get to 1 level by doing the mission, and then another 3 levels by doing the outpost attack at least. Yeah, I think that's definitely doable. I'm not sure if I'll have an upgrade to AM4. I don't think I will. I think I'll just go ahead and stick with it for the time being. I don't think it's essential to upgrade it. Maybe for when I get to Second on Bunker, yes, I might need to upgrade that. I don't think it will hold the door down against the infected that I'll see over there. But really, the only thing that I'm concerned about is getting to a decent level before I go to Second on Bunker, because if you go to Second on Bunker too early and you don't have enough and you're not like a good enough level for it, the issue is it's that if you end up going there and you don't have that required level, oops, I did not mean to do that. If you don't have that required level before going there, your loots will be pretty bad. Now, that's only a really temporary thing. You need to get to level, like, I think it is 50 before you actually get the loots that you were meaning to get when you're over there at Second on Bunker. I don't exactly want to be, getting not the greatest stuff there, because when you get to Second on Bunker, it is, you need a lot more high power bullets. You need the better upgrades to sort of get the most out of your grinding experience there, and you need good loot to do that. And without the best loot, it is just a bit pointless to go there early game, and you just got to go ahead and survive as much as you can in places like this. And Fort Pasta's been I've only been here for like just over an hour, and honestly the reward I get for being here is much better than I remember. So I might just stay here further than level 50. We'll actually have to figure that out. Honestly, it could be I could be here until level 55, and then I just feel like, you know what, I'm gonna go head out. But let's see. I'm level 46. I'm 111,000 experience points into this level already. I'm going to do 5, maybe 10. I definitely want to do machine gun, actually, so let's put machine gun in there. Reloading +5, and then accuracy +5. Done. Then we go into the yard. Let's see how much better this is now. So it's 20 away now, and then this I'm going to scrap. This I'm going to scrap as well, and then this I'll dismantle because I can get some really nice tools from this I can sell. This I'll sell, and then these I'm gonna sell because I'm not a fan of opening these. I've opened quite a few of these already in this playthrough, and I just don't get much reward for it. So I am literally going to sell them I don't know how much they go for. The marketplace is saying Easter egg 25k. Well, let's go for 22k. Some lucky guy can have 4 of them for 22k, and it's, you know, going to be fine. And then wooden planks, 13k. Nails, 19k. Okay, that's interesting. Sell that for 15k, and let's sell that for 10k, and let's sell this for best price to start. That would be 3k. So once all this sells, hopefully by the end of by the start of the next episode, hopefully all this should sell roughly, and then I can get myself to that's 163,000. So that I'll be able to get myself to close to about 350k by next episode. So let's hope that all that sells. But apart from that, I think we've done really well. Level 46, and hopefully the challenges are going to be much more rewarding as well. So by the time I come back tomorrow, when do the weekly challenges expire? On the 6th. That's going to take a while. Oh, okay. These are new. So these just got released to me. Loot anything, 740 of it, for some cooked caviar and 805,000 experience points, which is good enough for 1 level, or ish. And then recovering the arsenal is going to take a long time. 63 weapons looted, jeez. But it gives me a extremely reactive XT, some meds, some food, and it gives me a level. The same amount of experience as that. Mission Impossible complete missions. Okay, so it's given me a whole bunch more. I won't be able to do this now because I'm, you know, about to head off, and it's yeah, only a little, yeah. I'm not gonna bother with all this stuff. I mean, I can't even do that because it's gonna expire before I can complete it. But no matter. All right then. That is episode 2 of the Road to Glory, non-GM Road to Glory. I'm hoping you're enjoying it so far. I have been. I'm really enjoying it so far. And hopefully, by the end of next episode, we could probably get to level 60. Maybe. That's a bit of a stretch, but I think we could probably do it. All right then. Well, I'll see you there, and take care, everybody.